What's up, everyone? It's Forgotten Circus. Man, so I'm going to be doing my Sinners kind of spoiler review. Well, yeah, but it's a good movie. It's a really really good movie. Although it does have its flaws. There's there's points in there where it's like you kind of stole that from Dusk Till Dawn, and it has that Dusk Till Dawn feel a little bit in it. But overall, Michael B. Jordan's performance as the two brothers playing twins. They were They're identical twins. They were working for Capone. And they're coming back home, and they trying to start a new empire back from what they learned from probably working in Chicago with Capone. But yeah, they were so alike but so different. The brothers. He played two different characters, which at sometimes I was like, wait, which one is which? Which what? Oh. But that happens with twins because you know what? I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, Haley Steinfeld has she has that it fact. She is it. She is so, Haley Steinfeld. She is it. She's a star. I don't know that whole Hawkeye thing. I get it with the Avengers stuff but geez, amazing actress, amazing acting in this. Uh, hands down, she is so good. Hunter B-15. What is wound me? What a She's my Hunter B-15. She's amazing in it. Delroy Lindo. Whoa. Well, I thought Gone in 60 Seconds was his best performance that I've seen. He's been in a lot of movies. He's an amazing actor, but there's certain movies that stick out. But in this one, really, really good. Really good. Really good. There were a lot of how can I get into it? This movie it's different. Put it that way. It is totally different. It's a different take on vampires. They have the lore, and I did like how Ryan Coogler kept a lot of the lore that we haven't seen in the movie. The Threshold. Well, we've seen Threshold before, but the songs, playing of music, certain things. The cinematography is great. The cotton field scene for the first time, and it's in a time when it's a little rough out there for a certain color. But now I got to do the breakdown. So basically, you have the two brothers come back, and they're coming back. They're trying to start their new little empire from what they learned from Capone. You got a couple love interests. There's a loss of a child a long time ago. You see the little hand, pulls on the heartstrings. And then you get old love interests that come back. But is it me, or because if you watch the movie and you're watching this, Haley Steinfeld was leaving, right? At the train station. When did she leave? I think she was leaving and chose to stay because she loved the one twin. What was it? Stack or Smoke? So Stack and Smoke are the brothers. And yeah, Stack and Smoke. But she liked what? Smoke? No, she liked Stack. The Smoke was with Annie. And then you get to learn Sammy. Sammy's the other. I got to follow by the names here. Sammy was the young kid, the musician. And that plays a very important part because they do say in it like, man, that was my daddy's guitar, man. But the Southern drawl is so beautiful in this movie. Now it does have its moments where there are agendas pushed, Ryan Coogler, and I get where you're going. Understandable, but we can't just be the pot calling the kettle black because you did push some agendas in this, and I get it at the time stuff was going on, but and then cornbread, old cornbread. He was good. That's my dude right there, man. He's freaking a good actor as well, Omar Basan. But damn, I gotta go. The fan like Remick was really. I have to look at the name. I'm looking at the names right now. But oh, Delroy Lindo's Delta Slim. Delta Slim. He's basically out alcoholic. He's the OG, been around a long time. Kind of like raised the, you know, smoking stack. He's really good. And that point when he said, "I am not drunk right now," so all shit will break loose. But but Remick, but you got to see, and I think I missed a lot of stuff with Remick. I really do, because there's a lot of stuff going on. You got Jin Lee, what is it? G Lee, G only. What was her name? The actress. She's so good. The age and her family. Yeah, Grace. That's right. Grace. She's straight gangster. Oh, geez. So they run like the little underworld there in the town. You know, they got connections, the Asian family. And there was a point there when I was watching the movie and I was like, I like it, but it's like Ryan Coogler, you're trying to check all the boxes with nationalities in this town. But okay. But it worked. It definitely worked. And she's straight gangster in the movie. She goes ham. She goes ham, dude. But I don't want to spoil it too much because I want y'all to say. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just rambling about the movie because it is really good. And the Fords, the old cars, the beautiful landscape of how it was before all this built up shit. You know what I mean? Back in Prohibition days, and Smoke. Smoke used to be in the military because he had the whole. So he's in World War One, obviously. So he's the one that keeps the brothers grounded. And yeah, Stack, right? And Stack was more the. See, they're so alike but so different. But Stack was more or less, you know, like all over the place, you know. But and then people started getting turned. I don't, because you saw him. The thing was with Remick. He was. I don't remember. Did I miss it? Because there's so much going on in this movie. It's crazy. I don't know if I missed it. How did he get bit? Or because he was walking in the daylight, but he was burning. You got to see him burning because the sun was said. I don't know that part. Am I missing something? Please in the comments tell me if I'm missing something there. But this movie is awesome. Really good. So he goes and talks to his friend, Remick. They kind of invite him in. He turns them. And then you see that there's a weird thing in here where vampires don't give a shit about race. They give a shit about community. And like Haley Steinfeld, when she went, I knew it was going to happen, but then it kind of works out because you have a character that you like, Mary, which oh my gosh, she's such a good actress. She is it. She is it. But you see her and then you like see her get bit and you're like, oh no. Well, you don't see it, but then you see the vampire float and you're like, holy shit. Just real quick. So you didn't go all in on all the fancy stuff with vampires, just little shots. And the cinematography and the angles they did with that camera, because it's right on Steinfeld's face, right? And just a blur in the background, you can see it. Like it's kind of, I don't know, it's a good way. Good shot, good lighting. Yeah, and I just don't want to ruin this movie too much. I mean, I'm probably going to make another video about this where I'm probably going to rewatch it and then make a more of a breakdown. But the ending too, the ending. Smoke and Stack. He said he promised him because there is a brother on brother fight. Because obviously, if they're twin brothers, let's be honest, one of them's going to get turned, right? But And I like how Haley Steinfeld like when was it Stack? When Stack was talking to her, like, hey, I love you, but there's no way I'm black, you're white. You know what I mean? But there is a part in there when Remick says, was in her. Is Haley Steinfeld, is she mixed? Because I thought she was Caucasian. Because there's a part in there when he says, it was Remick said something about her because hold up, give me a second. I'm trying. Yeah, she's yes. Oh, I think he was talking about because yeah. But he said, and you got to feel it from the side of the vampires. They're like, dude, we're not again. And the twist was it was they were starting that speakeasy. They're trying to make some quick money. They're going to start this club, and it was all a setup for the Klan. It was all a setup the whole time. And that's crazy that Remick told them that because when he told, he's like, "Dude, I don't care about you. Yeah, they gonna do this because they trying to kill you." And for him being a vampire, knowing that, I know that vampires, they get into your deep thoughts, they know things, and they try to manipulate. But I didn't see really that much manipulation. I saw more of, hey, we can stay alive together forever, all of us. It doesn't matter what color, what skin, all of us together. And at that point, I was like, God damn. You know what I mean? And like, everybody be happy, world peace, let's go. Yeah. But it's such a great, beautifully shot movie. It does have its flaws, though. That's what I'm telling you. It has a lot of flaws in the movie. A lot of stuff gets pushed. A lot of stuff like the action scenes were good, but and the Last Stand by Grace was dope because there's so much going on. I have to do multiple videos to explain this movie. It's a movie. It's like a bunch of movies in a movie, and everybody has like their section of it. So there's a lot to go over. Like Pork Chop had a deep story. Um, Mary, I wanted to learn about Mary. Well, she grew up with the twins. You know what I mean? So you felt for her, and even like well, I'm gonna spoil it. The ending when they're going to see what is it, Sammy? Because he's a little kid that they brought along for a ride, and then he had a father that was kind of not the best father, all about the church. Yeah, but got to see at the end, and then when they walk in, and it's like Helly's finally happy, or Mary's finally happy because she's with Stack. That's all she wanted. She said, "We mean, what did she say in that? Since we was kids, basically since they was kids, she loved them. She didn't matter. It didn't matter the color. They can make it work." I get why he was doing that, and that scene when they were at the train station was like, "Is she white?" when Sam's talking to him, like, "There's a girl looking at you. Is she white?" He's like, yeah. That part was funny, and she walked up on him and tapped him on. He's like, "Oh, hey." That was pretty funny. That was the two of Michael B. Jordan and Holly Steinfeld have great chemistry. I want to see them in another movie together. But yeah, it broke a lot of barriers in here where it was like, yeah, who cares about it's a movie. It's great. Hunter B15's performance phenomenal. I like even everybody. What was her name? Um Sam's girl, the one he liked, when there's a really important part when she gets bit and she's like, just go, trying to get him out of there. Damn, it's a good movie. That's all I can say, but I rambled enough. But go out and see it. And you'll see. The movie's all over the place, but it comes together all at the end. Yeah. But anyway, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. And I want everyone to subscribe. And I do mean everyone.